Man, is it just me, or is that vortex in the background getting bigger and bigger every time I look at it? Wink. This is WH Crazy back with some more Plants vs. Zombies. This episode we're gonna be starting something. The zombies asked me to help them practice invading houses, and I told them it'd be okay as long as no plants were harmed. So I put a bunch of cardboard cutouts on your lawn. Have fun. This is my favorite part of the original Plants vs. Zombies, called iZombie, in which you have to place down zombies as if they were plants and eat all brains on each 5 rows. It's actually very fun to do because of how in-depth it can get. So, for example, if you have somebody down here, you want to make sure you spend your sun wisely on what plants go where. Like this one here would be needed. And maybe that one down there would be good as well. We've got that guy, that would be useful. You could probably make it. Eat that flower. Hurry, that other guy. Maybe it's just I'm out of my element, but you know, if you couldn't already tell, when the zombie eats a sunflower, he starts producing zombie sun, and hopefully that zombie doesn't get too close, and it got squashed with it. Doesn't matter. Throw that down there, throw it down there, and have you finish off the rest. So now we're left with a nice, cool way to have the level end, with the zombies eating the brains and actually winning for once. I mean, they did manage to eat my brains at some point, but, you know, it could be a lot worse. It could be very, very much worse. Now, much like the survival mode in this game, puzzle modes also have endless variants, and I don't remember how far I've managed to get on iZombie Endless, because, well, it does get difficult. And it'll become apparent as to why it gets difficult when we get into some of the later levels of iZombie. Also, from that menu you can already tell that the other mode is Vase Breaker, like I already said also. So, you can go ahead and do the Vase Breaker stuff, and I'm going to finish off iZombie. iZombie 2. So let's see, what would be the most useful plant to do whatever? Now, we have a screen door zombie, which would be useful down here, but it won't be useful to go over there because, well, obviously the screen door's not going to protect from the spike weed, so we'll end up taking more damage than we let on. Or that we're supposed to have. So what we have here is a chance, well, that would go there, that would be perfect. That can go there also. So as long as you're planning stuff out correctly, you can probably whip out these waves in half as much time as possible. But that other zombie ended up dying anyway, so might as well do this. It's kind of like a reverse bowling if you think of it, because it's either 4 or 5 squares that you get when you're doing walnut bowling. They had to plant your walnuts on, obviously. And we just have this, which is kind of funny. Get over there! What a joke. I don't even know what was going on there. Like, I had a control to do something, and it just went over to that corner for some reason. More coins, though. At least we're getting some currency out of this. I haven't even done the Zen Garden stuff yet. Oh well. You know. I mean, this could take a long time. This could also possibly take a very short amount of time, considering I've already done 2 levels in at least 3 minutes. Shows you how long these can get. Plus it's a puzzle, so you have to think about it, so you'll have to take a little while to make sure you know exactly what you're doing. Now, something I just want to point out right now, can you dig it, by the way? You have these guys, so he'll be useful there. You have source of income. Now, I would just like to point out what's going on in terms of updates and what uploads will be done at certain points at certain times. For example, I intend to, at some point, get back to doing Borderlands 1. I want to do like an episode which shows the multiplayer, which requires someone else, the other person I want to do multiplayer with, to get up to my point in the story, which I'm not sure if they have yet. But there's also things like, what was I going to say? There's also things like, well, I want to beat the game so I can do the other games, because I'm much more familiar with Borderlands 2 pre-sequel, which, they are both amazing games, by the way. In fact, whenever I can, I would love to just get back into the series and just to finish off and do the pre-sequel in Borderlands 2. Because the writing is just phenomenal. Because after the first game, they got a different writer on the staff. And even though the humor doesn't necessarily change that much, it definitely gets better. Especially with the inclusion of some characters. And the second thing I want to point out is, obviously, there was this large gap between well, I say Garden Warfare, but that's kind of true. What I'm saying is, between Plants vs. Zombies episodes, because there was episode 7 uploaded, like, at least the beginning of this year, and now we are, what, 5 months in? And we're already now just getting back into this, which makes sense. Maybe I just needed to take a break. And take a drink. Ha, take out that segue. No. What I wanted to say is, though, similar to Plants vs. Zombies, I've actually taken a little bit of a break from BattleBlock Theater, surprisingly enough, even though I've had fun counting up the deaths. Totally nuts. So now you have walnuts on every single row. Nothing a good ladder guy can solve. So if he doesn't eat that flower and get us some sun energy, then we are screwed. At least we're fine. Do that there, and then I will send some guy over. Come on, you. And with BattleBlock Theater, I do intend to get back to that, because it is great. And I've actually done a lot of decent things. I've mainly been just playing the Steam version with a friend all the way around the world. And by the world, I mean not far away, really, at all. But, you know, it's not my fault. Oh, hey, look, that Home Depot guy managed to get through. How nice of him. What else am I missing? I don't know what the situation is on Okami. I want to go back to Okami, but I don't know what the situation is, like I already just said. So what I'm hoping is that Okami will be continued at some point, but not necessarily now. I also need to get a friend to do the 2-player mode of Beat the Beat, and then we can actually finally finish that series off. What else? What else? Dreamland 3, obviously that's going to be continued after Mario Bros. Wii, which I, funnily enough, taken another break from. It's almost like it's ironic. It's not necessarily ironic, but I'm actually prepping for a new series. It's going to go up soon. And when you see it, it's going to be very interesting. And the way I've been prepping it is that I've recorded 5 episodes already of both. Yes, both. And then once it gets to the point where I want to start uploading them, I'll be uploading 1 episode of one series in the morning, 1 episode in the afternoon at the exact same time, like 6 AM and 6 PM, essentially. Dead Zeppelin! Balloon Zombies! Let's go! Huh. Okay. Let's deal with this, shall we? So, we actually have, this time... I don't even know what's going on with that cursor. One of those zombies, which... That wasn't the best idea, because first off, we have no sun to plant, and second off, they did nothing, because I lost all my zombies. Let's instead do this. And then, with the sun that he produces, we can grab this, and subsequently, after that gets removed, go on the 4th row. I'm just thinking of what else I could be doing. Like, maybe there are some stuff that could be done that would be great to finish off. Get out of here. Get out of here. Once those two get out of here, we can just place something down, and everything will be fine. Thwomp. Oh, great. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Go over there. Please. Grab the things that I real need. Jump over there. Do-do-do. Oh, yeah. Oh man, I actually really need some sun. So I need you to go there, whilst I grab the sun there. Do 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 do. I'm just thinking of. I really don't know what I'm saying right now because it's very commonplace for me to not remember anything I'm saying, really. Although in terms of future projects, I mean, yeah, this is the most interesting thing you've ever seen. But, you know, in terms of future projects that I could be talking about or planning, I want to actually do a couple of top 10 lists again, because, well, I've been on a kick of doing those recently. I mean, so close to finishing the 3rd top 10 video game songs list. I mean, almost when that's done, everything will be fine, and you guys can actually participate in things. But, I'm actually planning to do a dedicated list to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney songs, because apparently they've given that series a bad rep in those two lists so far. And another one based on the characters I main in Smash Bros. 4. That's the most interesting thing people want to see. It's like, how good are my characters? I don't know, let's find out. Me Smash. So now, we can deal with Gargantuars, and we've actually been pushed back a little bit more. So let's plan this out correctly by doing this. Avoid the garlic, and hopefully that thing will get eaten. So now we have a just nice surplus of sun right there. So let's do this also. Now I've said before how much I like this music. I mean, Lord Shikihara is a great person, knows what to do. Speaking of Lord Shikihara though, it turns out that in the more recent versions of ports of Super Meat Boy, the music for the last level, Cotton Alley, everyone's favourite, has been actually composed by her. Which is really interesting to know. Because, if you think about it, of all... Hey, look, that guy's got a zombie. There he is. Of all the songs to expect to hear from Meat Boy, something that's lighthearted and happy, like Cotton Alley, is the least you would expect from a game, considering what the difficulty cap is. Although I did notice that they've actually recently ported Super Meat Boy to the Wii U, which is alright. It's neat. Well, at least these Gargantuars have their imps. That's nice to see. Smack. Smush them into the ground. Smush that thing down there too. I don't even know how much sun I have left. I don't even want to use the sun. Because right now, we've just beaten the level in an efficient way possible. Smack! I mean, that Gargantuar doesn't even want to eat the brains. He just smacks the brains right on its frontal lobe. And ends up just murdering it. Zomboogie! And now we're going to deal with interesting topics involving disco. Hooray! If you want to get the most out of your disco zombie, I recommend doing the most important thing by putting him all the way back here in the land where he would be most useful. Oh shit. Hopes and dreams. Come on, this zombie. Wait, no. No. I need that backup dancer to hurry the hell up. Otherwise, things are gonna get a bit rusty and rixy. I mean, you can go down there and blow up the other guy, right? Please? Please? That man has the hope. We could be... We are fine. From what I've seen. Looks like we are good. Stop dancing in front of him! Eat the chomper! Right! Needless to say, I don't think I mentioned this yet, but everything's randomized in this mode. So, Spadow. Also, this. Oh, please. Oh, please. Oh, God. This is not good. This is not good. Strike a pose again. Thank you. You've made a wall. Now we have that guy eat that. Then he can eat that as well. And now this Disco Zombie is actually going to give us a nice little way to solve the puzzle. Which is great. Which is great. Thank you, sir. Previous Michael Jackson. And now just that. It's neat. I mean, disco. It never left. Yeah, sure. I mean, I could be just doing random normal zombies just to finish everything off, but no! More disco is needed. Brown. I also, not sure if I mentioned this yet, but it turns out that in the this Dancer Zombie's shoes is actually a dead goldfish. So, you know, whatever makes your vessel buoyant. Yay! I found a plant for my Zen garden. How swell for knowing that exists. Then everything's gonna get eaten at the exact same time. Well, almost. So close, but yet so far. Everyone's alive. And he goes into the house by pointing. He points to the direction he needs to go, apparently. No eyes, I'll be level. You've beaten 7 of them out of 10. 3-hit wonder. And now you realize where things get a little bit more difficult. We now no longer have the normal zombies to deal with in terms of sun production. Now we have to deal with imps. And imps are real easy to take out, mind you. So let's have you do that right there. And then maybe we can get something. Or somewhere. Oh god. You're gonna have to eat as much as you can, buddy. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is a bad idea. Good lord. Alright. Trust in faith. Okay. Okay. There's not much there, isn't it? No. Right, I'm gonna have to trust this Conehead. Because I need it. It needs to be said that love is like a box of chocolates. Right? Let's have you do that. Thank you, Conehead, for not being there the entire time. Blowing everything up. It's kind of his deal. If he eviscerates that row, that'll be great. You can't necessarily put the Digger Zombie in this bottom row here because he would get blown up by the 2 potato mines. So that's important information to know of. Right. So we can just have that guy go up there, pick up the stuff. One there, one there. Look at him scurry along. Yes. We have sun at least. Actually, I'm gonna wait for this. Blow that up. And then I'm gonna do the best way to get through these peanuts, or walnuts at least. You're watching this? Bam, 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 bam. Everyone wins. So many imps. Look at how fast that one gets devoured. 1, 2, 3. Ha ha ha. So much for free hit wonder now, bitches. You have to just go up to the thing, just raise your hand before you even eat it, and then get the brains. If that makes any sense. All your brains that belong to us. Now we have only 6 rows to deal with hopes and dreams being, well, this row is going to be the most safe so far. Crap, I didn't see that thing over there. So let's have you deal with this row. Crap, didn't see that there. Oh, great. Oh, great. Bob Johnson. Bob Johnson. We have no sun. What the hell? Why was it so widescreen? I don't even know what that was. Alright, let's see. Yeah, we can afford this. And then we can do this. And also because there's a tornado there, we can't necessarily pole vault over it. So if we want to get over that, we're going to need to use the ladder zombie here. Thank you. So, let's see if we can solve this by doing that. So he ends up only not doing that much damage to him. So we can do more stuff, like this. Huh, let's see, what else? You can get back on that, thank you. And it's very quiet. Too quiet. Not saying that there's not much to say, but I'm saying that there's not much to say. As in, there's so much left not to say that there's not even enough to say. Have you guys go down there? I mean, I need like at least 3 zombies up here just to get that brain right there. Well, actually 2 technically, but he's not needed. Eat that flower quickly, because you're being a nuisance. Eat that free Peter, or at least repeating thing. There, go there. So you can do this again. Free over there. Oh no. Oh no! Okay. Something tells me that that was going to happen anyway. So I need to rely on other zombies right now doing their thing. And hopefully with this, we can actually manage to do a lot more stuff. Because, believe it or not, there have been some points where I've been playing through this mode, and it's just been totally nerve-wracking the entire way through. Mainly because of other things. Let's see. Who would be most useful to go through this onslaught? Yeah, you. Come on, you. Let's go. Actually, maybe I should have gotten rid of that guy. Maybe I should have. Huh. He's getting shot at, though. Poor miner zombie. As in, he doesn't necessarily exist. As in, he's well, what am I trying to say here? A zombie that is not important to the plot. So he's a minor zombie. Alright. You go there. You go there. And zoom there. Whilst you smack that up over there. And now we only have 100 sun to work with, so hoping to Lord that we can save this run now, because otherwise we have nothing else to waste our sun on. So if that Buckethead dies, it's probably not gonna do a lot of good that we can save ourselves. Let's see if he can catch up. Come on, buddy. Imp, buddy. Look at them both go. Synchronized imping. How neat. He's gonna beat the Conehead. Oh, in the marathon, the imp wins. Good him. Good him. Ugh. That flashlight is hurting my eyes. Darkness imprisons me, but not all the time, clearly. And actually now we have the eyes on me endless. So let's do a quick round of this, just to show it off. Eat all the brains to pass the level.
So you just start off with just a large amount of characters that would be useful. Say characters, more or less zombies. We got a free Peter on that bottom row, and we also have a frozen pea shooter there, so we can't necessarily get rid of this unless we use pure zombie power. So we need to think about this eloquently. And you're not going to do much damage anyway, unless I get buttered on. Or we can hope that we don't get butter on our faces, because hey, it's for horses. Great. Now I have this, just for safety, do this. Well, he still goes ahead and does that. So we have the sun here. And we need backup dancers for this row. I love how he barely gets affected by the Snoopy also. Which is nice. With protective shield and everything. Let's have you at that bottom row because it's going to take a while. And combined with the fact that he's wearing a helmet is going to, well, he's frozen, so it's going to take a while to get through all the flowers and eat them. And it's going to take more 5 hours as a result, so you'll need something stronger. It's a shit. I'm pretty sure I've seen points where you have they've set up a Torchwood in front of a Snoopy, and it's kind of funny because it doesn't necessarily do enough damage. Like, it's just the equivalent of a normal pea shooter. It's funny though, because you wouldn't normally expect it. It's ironic. You're moronic. Alright. There we go. You can save it. I don't know if the sun passes over there. So maybe the sun passes over, maybe it doesn't. My only hope is that Turbo Zombie can help us save this gun right now. Hey, look at that right there. It's kind of morbid that you found a gem off the dog right now. Am I going delusional? Am I crazy? Or am I already crazy? Tonight on Existential Viewpoint, we've discussed Am I Crazy? Starring your host, me, with special guest star, me, and his wife, Shmee. God, I'm an idiot. Oh, I wish I wasn't such one. Although, I'm surprised that the football zombie didn't get a single ounce of butter on him that I wasn't paying attention to at least. Good job! Current streak 1. Now see if I can do good. Oh yeah, you still keep your stuff. And now we have a bunch of fume shrooms. So you would actually be useful. That bottom row would be useless to me because that's a no-win situation. And because there's a magic shroom with all 5 rows, no chance of us getting some behind-the-scenes backup. Because, well, we're not going to be able to get back here to have everything solved for us. So here's what I'm hoping. This helps me out as much as this helps me out. Alongside this helping me out, these are all the things that I wish would help me out in these situations. Now, funnily enough, you do get to play as zombies if you're doing the co-op modes in either console version. Well, any console version, because it does exist in the DS for download play. And when you're doing the multiplayer, the zombies don't just have the sun as their money currency equivalent. They actually do use brains, which you get from the sunflower equivalent of tombstones. Which is silly, actually. How about you take one of these once we solve that puzzle? And if that bottom row gets nothing on it, I swear. What's actually happening right now? I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna be in this bottom corner and wait. Let's take a look at how useful this is going to be anyway. Because, well, maybe I should pick up that coin first before it disappears. Not like I need currency or anything, man. Not that I need to be subtle or anything when I'm drinking a liquid, man. What is a liquid, man? This one's actually doing pretty good, though. 775 sun. It's quite a lot. And I'm surprised you didn't need a theme shroom right there. So I put this rank the shroom straight away, and we won the wave. success comes to us. Pushing up and down on the D-pad, it makes me go up and down on the run. Coach Freak 2, what's next? Please show me what's next. Ha! Right. So, let's see. Where can we start? One of these? Yeah, one of these. Activate! And eat! Eat faster! Get me sun! Alright, you can go down there. As much as you can go down there. Because you'll need it. And at least he's behind the fireplace, so not much damage is going to be done in terms of zombies to that one. Oh, I forgot about the mushroom. And now he has no skull. Let's get rid of that right now. Gotta keep up that quota for long Let's Play episodes. See how well we do in this endless. Because it's gotta be lengthy. Because I'm a wannabe gangster. Gotta go back to Colmac. I don't even know what that lyric is. I know I listened to it, but I don't know the lyric. I'm a bad music fan. Guys, shun me over the internet. Wait a minute. Oh, thank God. Thank the Lord. Lordy, lordy. We have a conundrum, and we have solved it. I'm gonna wait for the miner to finish off his defense before I just go ahead, guns blazing, with the minion of the imp. Yeah. Never really noticed that, but look at the way the imp moves. It's funny because he's like, he barely has capability of using his arms, is what I'm thinking. He's like, yeah. He's like he's going into a form of jump, but he can't. He's like, help. Alright. Coach Freak 3? I mean, I got a diamond for that. That's insane. Hey guys, what's next? Oh, I see. So what you're telling me is this right here? Right here! Chicken and trash. I've never actually seen Guy Fieri, but I know that he gets a lot of piss taken out of him. I just find it hilarious. Let's see. You can be wasteless. You are expendable. As much as you are expendable right there. Whilst I do this. Oh boy. This is already a good fun idea. Because I'm getting shot at 3 points. So what I need is... Thank you for that helmet pail. I need you to come up there. So you can go through that pea shooter. Very eloquently. Go through that mushroom very quickly, thank you. So we have that get chomped on. You can run. You run again. And we have football down here. So we have football here as well. Oh boy, okay, thank you for that. That's needed. Let's see, what else? There's something in the way. Put that there just in case. So I don't know if that's gonna be needed. Oh man, we don't have anything on that row. Oh boy. Right, get over there. Don't get stuck. Alright, thank God. Could be a lot worse, friend. A lot worse. Oh boy, we've run out of sun. We have run out of sun. And we can't get that break. We have lost.
Great. We are bad at the games. I swear, blame it on Robocop. He is not the coolest guy in the world. He is the one that made me lose all my monies at the gambling casino. Bro. This joke's been taken too far, and it makes no sense. Baby. Oh Lord Jesus, it's fire. Oh good. Good God. Are you gonna eat him? I'm gonna get more money. And that's about the end of my end of my run, at least. My endless run. Very shameless. As in, there's no shame at all. And that that Starfruit did his best to try and defend the lawn, but nothing happened of it. I made it to a streak of 3, so much for that. So in the next episode of Plants vs. Zombies, we're going to tackle Vasebreaker, the mode that I am no good at, and you will see why when we get to it. But right now, I'm just gonna focus on a lot more other things that will be important to this current situation, which may or may not involve Zengun very quickly being done off screen. And actually, that's a good point. We have enough money. Let's buy some things. What could we buy? Could be buy. Alright, we can buy the imitator. We have it. As well as the... Yeah, sure, we got the Gatling piece also. So, off screen I'm just going to be watering my plants. And in the next episode we will just thrust our way into Vasebreaker mode. And it'll be so much fun to see. It will be fun to see. See you guys then.